Alrighty, so now that the matches are finished, the tournament is finished. What is it the best goal that you think is of the tournament? Best goal.
My God, I think there's been a couple of bangers this year. I would say there's only two winners. I would say it's either Julian Alvarez versus Switzerland or Cabo Verde versus Argentina. I think his name was Sidney Cabral. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. But yeah, the Cabo Verde goal.
Okay, what do you think? It's the same, the best goal of the tournament?
I think for me the best goal is always a bit of a combination of the best goal, technically, but also the best moment. And there for me, no goal will beat the goal indeed of Cabo Verde. I think they were 2-1 down against Argentina. Everybody thought, okay, it was really a big surprise. They went on extra game, overtime. And then a fantastic goal, making it 2-2. For me, that was the goal of the tournament, absolutely.
And did you expect the countries, the teams like Germany, Brazil, and Netherlands to underperform? Did you expect that? Did you expect them to maybe be part of semifinals?
The last years, the last big tournaments, they were not always there. And then I think you can think, okay, the expectations were maybe not that high, but they really started very well. If you see Holland starting really well, they really found finally their top team, easy scoring goals. Germany also, I think they got some big wins. Everybody was like, oh, big tournament team, they will come. And then, yeah, both all of a sudden, tough match and losing. So a big surprise. Let's say a surprise, yes. A big surprise, maybe not. I think the really big favorites were there. They went to the semi-finals. I think we had France, we had Spain, Argentina. What do you think?
Yeah, as my dad said, they were underperforming. I would say Brazil, they've been good in quite the tournaments. They've only reached the quarterfinals the last 3 World Cups. Germany, for me, they have been the biggest upset because last 3 years I've barely seen anything from them. 2022, they couldn't get out the group stage. 2018 couldn't also get out the group stage, I think. And this year they lost on penalties against Paraguay in the round of 32.
Yeah, and where you predicted, both of you predicted Germany to win, isn't it, in that stage?
Germany, always good on tournaments. They will win. For me, it's a clear win for Germany. What do you think, Elias?
But for me, I would say a draw. It would be 2-2. But Germany will win in extra time with the last minute goal to make it 3-2. Yeah, that was true. We did say that Germany would win, but underdogs can happen, and we just got there.
And have you become a fan of an underdog that you saw this tournament? Which one is it?
I think it's easily Cabo Verde. Yeah, they've been just unbelievable. First ever World Cup, and they've made it to the round of 32. It's unbelievable.
For me as well, my personal favorite is going to be Cabo Verde. The way they played and the way they were received in the country like they were the winners.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see that?
Yes, I definitely saw that. And you, who was your underdog this year?
For sure Cabo Verde, but the story, I think a bit more than 100,000 inhabitants, people recruited via LinkedIn, and then afterwards I think some teams were like followers on social media, hardly 10,000 or something, or 5,000, all of a sudden a few million. Fantastic to see that goalkeeper was like a national hero after a few great matches, went back to his hometown and was then really on the beach on a jet ski. That was his real life, was like, these stories are so great. I really love it. Don't forget also other teams. I think not only Cabo Verde, New Zealand, for example, was also a bit of a surprise, you can say. Haiti was there. Curaçao, that one dance with the royal family from Holland was really nice to see. So yeah,
Okay.
Nice, really nice.
Okay. What do you think is the jerseys? What about the best jersey that you think is in this tournament? I mean, there have been so many, but any top 3, let's say?
I would say number 3, this one.
Okay.
Number 2, my God, I'm forgetting the jerseys as well. Forgetting the matches and the jerseys now. I liked Mexico's home jersey. That was nice.
And number 1?
Number 1, definitely Uruguay's away kit. The Black Panther edition. That was so nice. And Valverde looked like a captain. He looked like an absolute avatar in there.
Okay. Did you also notice the jerseys, Dieter? Any favorites, or for you it doesn't
There were a
matter?
few dark jerseys, dark blue, black, which I really liked. I think also the one from Argentina was nice, although their iconic white and light blue is also, of course, a very nice one. A lot was talked about this jersey, of course, from Belgium. It was more like you love it or you hate it, nothing in between. I'm liking it. It was special. Lots of stories behind, but yeah, I kind of appreciated it. But for me, indeed, the nicest jersey were these dark ones, the dark blue and the dark gray and black ones.
Okay. And any stadium that you felt the vibe was special, that really helped the match? The vibe of the supporters, the stadium, the size of the stadium. Anything that stands out?
Honestly, I don't feel like America's stadium had a very good atmosphere.
Oh, really?
I would say Mexico's had definitely the best atmosphere because when Mexico played and all the Mexican fans were there, they went wild. They were singing and dancing, having their tacos. I don't know what they were doing, but they were so nice in there.
For me, the standout was the Norway's rowing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yes, definitely. I don't know which stadium it was, but that stadium was definitely full of atmosphere from the
In all the
Norwegians.
stadiums it was. So. And then yeah, you have the Holland team with going to the left and to the right. That was also something iconic always, but Norway definitely. Indeed, Mexico, especially the match against England, the special iconic stadium Maracanã, 2,000 meter high, so really more difficult to play because of different oxygen. But that stadium was fantastic. But of course you need to be there. But the Red Devils, Belgium, they played 3 or 4 matches in Seattle, and that stadium is known to be the loudest one of all because of its shape and how it captures the sound.
Oh, okay.
That was also
Okay.
a really special one. Not the biggest one. I think there were a few bigger, but coming to the state, the noise and the atmosphere, that was definitely a very good one. I think the match Belgium against USA, that was really loud in that stadium, and of course, 90%, maybe even more of the fans were for US. I think that was really the top atmosphere.
You know that the final matches. Ooh, Elias is sleepy. Wakey, wakey. The final, the final matches, the final match that's going to happen. It will have this break time, which is really longer than what is normally followed, and I think that's going to be a bummer. I think, yeah, it's not really expected, done, and it feels more commercial in this tournament. What do you think?
For me, that's just stupid to have a commercial break time. Cause what do you have to do when you sit inside the World Cup final, which is overpriced definitely, and then at halftime you just see like people singing and dancing, and I just feel like that's just stupid. It's like for the advertisements, for all the money.
Commercial, yes, they want to make it more American, like a Super Bowl, and that's how they want
Exactly,
to.
it's for me it's stupid. Like look at all of the history of the World Cup. Like say I don't know any of the World Cup finals, the atmosphere, but like I do not remember any of the matches in fact. All I know is that this one is gonna be the most wildest one. I don't feel like it's deserves to have a whole concert in the football match.
Yep.
Like for me it's nonsense.
I've played myself football for very long, half an hour, because that's what is expected. Half an hour break is really long. Normally it's 15 minutes. That means that you walk to the dressing room, you talk for, let's say, 10, 12 minutes, you cover a bit, you get some talk, and then you start again. 15 minutes extra means that your body is cooling down, the whole ambience of the match, the whole, the vibes that you're having is gone, is completely gone. The same as with these mandatory drink breaks, hydration breaks after half of the first and the second half. When it's 40 degrees, 35 degrees, I fully agree. But when it's 20 degrees, you don't need that. Because also there, we have seen matches where one team was definitely doing much better. And after the hydration break of 3 minutes, the momentum is gone, and then the match is again is in balance again. So I'm not a fan, no. And definitely not the hydration breaks. You can debate, okay, 3 minutes, that's fine. But a mid break of half an hour, no. That's for me for football, no. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, Thank you so much for the time, and I think we'll see if we want to continue with your football predictions. If people like to watch more of Dieter and Elias talking about football teams, the performances, predictions, analyzing. Let's see. But for now, thank you so much, and it was lovely to have you on Rooted and Routed.
I want to see the comments below, seeing who, if we want to have a Premier League edition now.
Ooh, yes, let's do that. Who wants to see Dieter and Elias for Premier League, English Premier League?
For almost every week.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see.
The Belgian league, maybe? I don't know. Or another league? Or international matches? Or not only football, something else?
We'll see.
Suggestions? Let us know.
Yep. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.